the 7 most terrifying monsters of the Bible. Hidden within the sacred words of the Bible, there are shadows. Creatures that challenge our understanding of the divine and awaken ancient fears. Today, you will come face to face with monsters that will question your perception of the sacred. But beware, uncovering these secrets may forever change how you see the world and yourself. 1. Cherubim, guardians of the divine or heralds of the unknown. Forget the smiling cherubs of Renaissance paintings. The biblical cherubim are anything but adorable. Picture a being with 4 faces: human, lion, ox, and eagle, 4 wings glowing like fire, and a golden light that seems to pierce the soul. In Ezekiel 1, they appear as guardians of Eden, but also as symbols of something far greater: the mystery and incomprehensibility of the divine presence. Why would God choose such fearsome beings to guard his secrets? Could their terrifying appearance serve as a reminder that the path to the sacred demands a confrontation with fear? Just as Ezekiel was challenged to abandon human logic before the unknown, perhaps we, too, are invited to face our own fears and arrogance in the presence of the divine. 2. Behemoth, the beast of the earth and guardian of chaos. If the cherubim protect the heavens, the behemoth reigns over the earth. Described in the book of Job as God's masterpiece, its bones are like iron bars, and its strength knows no rival. But is it merely a hippopotamus or a rhinoceros? Or does it represent something much greater, a symbol of the chaos that coexists with divine order? Ancient cultures often associated giant creatures with divine power. Could the behemoth, like Mesopotamia's bull of heaven, remind us that nature can be both beautiful and destructive? Or is it a reflection of the delicate balance between chaos and order, which governs creation and even our own lives? But while the behemoth connects us to the earth, what about the Leviathan, who reigns supreme in the depths of the sea? 3. Leviathan, the dragon of the deep. Leviathan embodies chaos in its purest form. Imagine the sea boiling with every movement of its massive tail, its fiery breath igniting the waters, and its armor impenetrable to any weapon. In Job 41, it dares humanity to confront the unknown. Perhaps the most intriguing legend about the Leviathan is that God killed the female of the species to prevent reproduction, reserving her flesh for a divine banquet at the end of time. Is Leviathan a reflection of our deepest fears, of the uncontrollable and unpredictable? Or does it represent the balance between creation and destruction, reminding us that even chaos is under divine command? 4. Nephilim, giants or visitors from another world. The Nephilim, mentioned in Genesis 6, are said to be the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. Were they terrifying giants, fallen angels, or something even darker? Their mysterious traits, such as 6 fingers on each hand and foot, have fueled theories that they could be extraterrestrial beings. More than monsters, Nephilim are a warning about the misuse of power and disobedience to divine laws. Do they symbolize the dangers of crossing boundaries that should never be breached? Or are they a reminder that humanity's lust for power can corrupt even the sacred? But while the Nephilim arises from forbidden unions, the Locusts of Revelation embody pure and inevitable judgment. 5. Locusts of Abaddon, heralds of the final judgment. Among the terrifying visions of Revelation, the locusts led by Abaddon, the angel of the abyss, are the most unsettling. Imagine creatures with human faces, hair like women's, teeth like lions, and scorpion tails. But their mission isn't to kill, it's to torment. For 5 months their victims will long for death, but it will elude them. These locusts represent more than a literal plague. They embody the spiritual torment of living disconnected from divine grace. Are they a warning about the state of separation from God? Or do they signify the suffering necessary to purify and renew humanity? 6. The 200 million Horsemen of Revelation. If the locusts are the first wave, the 200 million horsemen who cross the Euphrates bring ultimate destruction. Mounted on horses with lion heads and serpent tails, they unleash fire and sulfur, wiping out a third of humanity. Are these horsemen literal forces or metaphors for the conflicts and destruction wrought by humanity throughout history? How do these apocalyptic images reflect our fears and anxieties about the future? Perhaps they are a mirror of the choices we make today. 7. The beasts of Revelation. Manifestations of absolute evil. The two beasts of Revelation are the pinnacle of destruction. The first, rising from the sea, is a fusion of leopard, lion, and bear, symbolizing the Antichrist and the corruption of absolute power. The second, with the appearance of a lamb and the voice of a dragon, represents deception and false promises, leading humanity to the mark of the beast. These figures are not just symbols of power and corruption. They are reminders that evil often disguises itself as virtue. Do we have the discernment to recognize the beasts that dwell within our own hearts? And the courage to confront them? These creatures offer just a glimpse into the darker side of the Bible, a reflection of the fears, challenges, and mysteries that surround us. But what do they truly mean? Are they warnings or something more literal? Share in the comments which of these figures you find most fascinating or terrifying. In our next video, prepare for an even more provocative topic: 4 solid clues that God might not exist. Like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next mysteries beyond the Bible.